please send me prayers because I just got approved to take a class at Harvard Medical School as an undergraduate. Let's go! Good morning, everyone. It's the first day of school, and it's a tradition for seniors to take pictures at Widener Steps in the morning before classes start. So my friends and I are about to do that. So I just got ready. It is around 7:30 a.m. and oh wait, I want to show you guys my room a little bit. So I honestly just moved in like last night. Like yesterday was so chaotic. I was trying to unpack everything, and I was unpacking for like 8 hours straight, and then taking meetings in between packing, and then like trying to go to the grocery store and then run back, unpack another box. It was so chaotic. But I don't really have much stuff set up yet. I have my Squishmallows obviously, and like my pillows and stuff like that. Over here we have like my sunset lamp and all of that. This honestly a little bit messy right now. I'm like still trying to set things up. Oh, I finally got a crisscross chair, which is amazing. So now I can like crisscross while I'm taking meetings, which is lovely. Like, look. Who does not want to crisscross while they're taking meetings? Like, this is 20 times more comfortable. Most importantly, however, I have all of my matcha here. Honestly, I feel like I should get like a setup for this. I feel like it doesn't look aesthetic. I just like honestly just threw it on there. But all my matcha stuff, and then I have all my like hojicha and stuff down here as well. And then my whisk and bowl. This does not look aesthetic at all. Yeah, I'm honestly not the most aesthetic person, but I just try to make things convenient for myself, and as long as it's convenient, that's all that matters to me. I realized I didn't even talk about my classes that I have today. So I only have 2 classes today. The first one is my physics class, Physics 2. And then my second one, I'm taking a class at Harvard Medical School this semester. So that will be really exciting. I'm a little bit nervous because hopefully it's not like too difficult, but it is going to count as one of my advanced like pre-med courses for my major, which is molecular and cellular biology. So let's see how that goes. And I'll try to bring you guys along throughout my day. It'll be a pretty chill day. Like honestly, I allowed myself to sleep in after reading your YouTube comments, and everyone is like, Elise, you need a rest. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, I didn't wake up at 5 a.m. and film and do work. That's honestly what my past 2 weeks have looked like. I would wake up at like 5 a.m. and film all the way until 11 a.m. and then do work after for the rest of the day until 10 p.m. But because school is starting, I'm giving myself a little bit of grace to try to adjust to the cadence of like work and school at the same time. I'm a little bit anxious for the semester just because I know balancing academics with work and then also a social life and then also like gym and all of that can be a little bit difficult. But I'm going to try my best. Please root for me, guys. Please.
I'd like to say.
Okay, we're trying to take some pictures in the sun now. You know, the very first day of my freshman year, I sat exactly like right here. Like the morning of classes, and now it's like so bittersweet. I'm currently here in class number 1. This is my physics class. So I have a couple more hours until my next class, and so I'm headed back to my room now. I'm probably going to finish making some success plans for a bunch of new students that we're onboarding this week into our Ultimate Mentor program. I'm back at home. It's currently 10:30. I think I'm gonna try to finish up these success plans in the next hour so that I can head to the gym and get a lift in before lunch and my next class, which is at 1. But then also it takes like 40 minutes to get to Harvard Medical School. So I'm probably gonna eat my lunch on the way there because I do wanna get a lift in. So I have 3 students that I'm onboarding today, and then a couple more tomorrow. And then this next week, I'm onboarding like 20 new students. So we have a bunch of new students that I'm excited to work with and help navigate the college admissions process with. So hopefully I'll be able to give them a really personalized plan regarding what they should do for their extracurriculars, their passion projects, internships, summer programs, college essays, everything. I'm finalizing the rest of the success plans up, and then I will change and head to the gym. It is leg day, so I'm going to be grabbing my barbell pad here to do some hip thrusts. I just went ahead and changed to go to the gym. Here is my fit. I don't know if I can really show you guys because of the camera angle here, but I'm gonna go ahead, head to the gym for an hour, and then I'm gonna come back and grab some quick lunch before heading to my next class. See you guys at the gym.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change.
That was honestly like the most rushed workout. Like actually it was so intense because I was rushing a 90-minute workout into 50 minutes. I don't have time to cook lunch or go grab it from the dining hall. So I'm gonna change really quickly, and I'm probably gonna eat my leftover kava from dinner yesterday, but I also have like 2 boiled eggs, so I'll add that on top for extra protein for the gains. What do y'all know about leftover kava? This campus is absolutely beautiful. Just look at this. Class is in that building right there, but this is like right outside the patio area. This actually feels like a dream. So I lie here while you lie to her. So I'm currently at Whole Foods now because I'm done with classes for the day. I'm trying to grab some groceries to meal prep later. So I grabbed some like organic beef, salmon, some fruit here. This is for my matcha. The great thing about Harvard is it's right near Central Square, and Central Square has like all of the grocery stores. And so I usually hit like Whole Foods, Target, and H Mart all at once. So I just made it home from the grocery store. I put my stuff in the fridge so I can cook dinner later. But before that, I have a little bit of time before my onboarding calls as well later tonight. I'm gonna finish quality checking my managers. I like to make sure that I keep a good cadence on everything that's happening in the business and just ensuring that everything is of high quality. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna take like a 5-minute like sitting break because I'm honestly a little bit tired right now. I think my sleep schedule is still a bit off. I'm just kind of like reflecting on senior year, and it's so bittersweet that this is the last like first day of classes that I'll have to spend with my friends. Time passes by so quick. I think that's what I realized. Like my freshman year, I don't think I really knew myself at all. Like I was honestly just trying to fit in. I wanted to be liked by everyone, and I think that's a natural, you know, kind of default to go to, where you just want to be socially accepted. But I think because of that, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my values, my purpose, my vision at all freshman year. And I didn't figure that out until like another year, a year and a half or so, whenever I did a lot of deep reflection and really thought about like, where do my motives come from? Where do I want to go? Why am I doing what I'm doing? And it wasn't until I asked those questions that I started to feel so much more grounded. And so I think that's why whenever we have students join our Ultimate Mentor program, yes, we help them with the college admissions process, but it goes way beyond that. We help them really reflect on their values, understand who they are, understand what are their next steps, you know, what do they actually want to do with their life, what is their purpose. And I think it's really, really rewarding whenever students tell me that like, yeah, I left this program not only feeling more confident about college admissions, but feeling more confident about myself. And I think that's why I take a very value-centered approach to our program and our curriculum and the mentorship that we give our students, because I don't want students to be entering like their 20s and feeling completely lost. I want them to be so much more confident in themselves, and the fact that we are cultivating that type of environment is so beautiful. Yeah. Okay, that's enough for my break. I need to finish quality checking my managers and making sure that, oh, honestly, I have homework to do, guys. Can you believe it? Homework on the first day. Growing up, my parents used to just boil vegetables and then use the soup and put seasoning in it to make like a dish, and that's just how I love to eat my vegetables. Like, I will drink the water I boiled it in, I'll just add some seasoning to it, and then I'll also eat the vegetables as well. I don't know if that's just a Vietnamese thing. We just call it gan, so it's just like soup, like vegetable soup. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I'm currently running Harvard and MIT's largest entrepreneurial founders residency. So this is actually where I am right now. I'm not necessarily in a Harvard dorm. I'm still affiliated with a Harvard house, so I'm part of Adam's house, but I'm living off campus, and I'm living in a house with a bunch of other entrepreneurs. There's like 6 girls and 6 guys, and we're living in this like huge complex and splitting the rent and everything. And so that's kind of my living situation right now. It's wonderful. The people are great. Believe it or not, this house is actually closer to campus than most of Harvard's actual houses. So it's a lot better in terms of the proximity, and it's a lot more convenient in my opinion. Hello, thank you so much for jumping on. So essentially what we're going to go over today is your success plan, and what that entails is we're going to take a current look at your profile, identify your main bottlenecks so that you have a clearer idea of how we're going to help you moving forward, and then I'll talk about passion project ideas, and then finally a long-term roadmap. So I just onboarded a 7th grader into our Ultimate Mentor program, and what was super cool about that was that her entire family was there. So that shows that the college admissions process is honestly a family experience and a family process. And also I think this is a reflection of like how it's never really too early to begin thinking about college admissions, especially if you want to begin building a strong foundation and strong habits that will allow you to excel in high school as well. I personally spent so long creating the students' success plan because I wanted to make sure they understood like immediate action items that they can do right now, and then also what that long-term roadmap would look like in the end. But yeah, I'm finished with onboarding calls. Yeah, this was like almost like 2 or 3 hours of onboarding, straight onboarding calls. I'm finished for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, even though it was like low-key a bit boring, but I consider today a rest day for me because I didn't wake up super early to film content, which I usually do. I didn't have a bunch of content and a bunch of meetings to do today. I only had those onboarding calls, and then other than that, which is like QCing managers and doing success plans, which is like not a bunch, at least I guess for what I'm used to, not a bunch of work. So today was more of like a rest day for me, more of a chill day. So it was more on the slightly boring side, but I hope you guys got a glimpse into what my life looks like. I'm excited for what this semester has to bring. Please pray for me, guys. Honestly, I'm slightly anxious for this semester just because I know balancing things can be a little bit hard, and at the same time, I'm working a lot to prioritize my health. So honestly, it's completely okay that today is a little bit more boring because I think it's important to work time into your schedule where you're bored and you don't necessarily have things to do. I'm trying to practice that more, and I want you guys to practice it more as well, because I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably a really ambitious student who wants to maximize their productivity. And yes, that is important as well, but also rest is important, right? You want that pro athlete mentality where you're working hard but also recovering hard at the same time so that you don't burn yourself out as well. Okay, thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.